Okay, this correct video will focus on drug conversions. I'm tempted to go through this entire set of notes here. It's really small, it's just a one page, but I think this will give you and help reinforce these drug conversions that can sometimes be tricky for folks. So looking here in number 1, it says a doctor ordered 37.5 milligrams of dopamine. The drug is administered in 75 milligram tablets, and they want to know how many tablets will the patient receive. So we start with what we're given. They were prescribed 37.5 milligrams. And we just want to convert those milligrams into tablets. So it says that they're administered in 75 milligram tablets. So I want to go from a milligram to a tablet. So to get rid of milligrams, since milligrams are up top, we put milligrams on the bottom. And we can go directly from milligrams to tablets using this conversion here. There are 75 milligrams in every one tablet. And then that way, at that point, milligrams cancel out. You're just left with tablets. Multiply straight across like we've been doing. 37.5 divided by 75. And that's going to put you at 0.5 tablets. So you would be taking a half a tablet. Okay. Moving on down to number 2. It says a doctor ordered 75 milligrams of Haldol for an IV infusion. The IV is available in liquid form with a concentration of 250 milligrams for every 10 milliliters. They want to know how many milliliters should the patient receive. Start with what's prescribed, 75 milligrams. And we know that we want to get from milligrams to milliliters. So to get rid of those milligrams, put milligrams on the bottom and go to milliliters. With these drug conversions, you, by and large, will be using the conversions that will be given to you in the problem. You won't be going to the conversion sheet, other than if you had to convert from pounds to kilograms or kilograms to pounds, for example. All right, so here they tell us that there are 250 milligrams. So since milligrams are on the bottom, the 250 goes on the bottom. For every 10 milliliters, milliliters are up top, so 10 goes up top. Now from here, the milligrams cancel out. The only unit you have left are milliliters. Multiply straight across, 75 times 10, 750, divided by 250. And so that would equal 3 milliliters. Final answer. All right, and then we'll bump it up a notch here in number 3. So number 3, I've kind of got it broken down into 3 steps for us. It says that a doctor ordered 30 milligrams per kilogram per day of amoxicillin for a patient that weighed 32 pounds. So basically a child. The medication is only available in liquid form with a concentration of 400 milligrams for every 5 milliliters. In Part A, they say calculate the patient's weight in the correct units. Since the orders are in terms of milligrams per kilogram per day, and the child's weight was given here in pounds, we need to convert these pounds into kilograms so that it matches up with what the orders, the units of the orders, okay? So we start with our 32 pounds over 1. And so, like I said, just mentioned, this will be the time when you will go to your conversion sheet. How do you convert directly from pounds to kilograms? And you can do that directly. To get rid of pounds, put pounds on the bottom, kilograms up top. On your sheet, it will tell you that there are 2.205 pounds in every 1 kilogram. And that way, pounds cancel out. Multiply straight across, and we have 32 divided by 2.205. And divide there, and we get 14.5 kilograms. Final answer. Okay, so that's the child's weight in kilograms. Part B says then, well, how many milligrams of amoxicillin should the patient receive each day? Well, the amount that you should receive is going to be based on the weight. So we'll start here with the weight of 14.5 kilograms. And then this was the dosing information. You get 50 milligrams per kilogram per day. And I mentioned in the last video, with these drug conversions, this is the only time that you're allowed to put more than 1 unit on the top or the bottom. So this notation up here, per kilogram day, that allows you to put the kilogram and the day down here on the bottom. But you'll notice what happens. Since the kilograms are down here on the bottom, it will cancel out with the kilogram weight. And you'll notice the only unit you have left then are milligrams per day, which is exactly what we want. 14.5 times 50, and this would just be 1 down here on the bottom, is 725 milligrams per day. Final answer. And then we'll move on to part C. Since the amoxicillin is going to be administered in liquid form, they want to know how many milliliters should the patient take each day. So we know how many milligrams, 725 milligrams per day. We want to convert this to milliliters. So use a multiplication symbol there. To go from milligrams to milliliters, you've got to go back and see what's in the problem here. For this particular drug, there are 400 milligrams for every 5 milliliters. So to get rid of those milligrams, we put milligrams on the bottom and go to milliliters. There are 400 milligrams for every 5 milliliters. Cancel out those milligrams. You'll see the units you have left, milliliters per day. That's what we wanted. How many milliliters? 725 times 5, puts you at 3625. Then on the bottom, you've got 400. Sometimes if I ever forget to put the one, like this 1 day down here, it's understood. And then 3625 divided by the 400 will give you 9.1 milliliters per day, because I've got you rounded to the nearest tenths. Okay, final answer there. All right, thanks a lot.